So we're going to do version number 2 here, where we're going to be using the brush tool and we're going to put colors into the background. So the last one you made, it was in which you had areas of color that were added by way of the magic wand tool. You selected areas of color and using the magic wand tool, selecting these spaces and dumping the colors into different layers. So we're going to be doing a different version. We're going to be adding the colors. You can use the same colors as you did for the first version, or you can do a completely different palette if you wanted. But we're going to be adding the colors differently. Now, if you have an image that was saved in which you have the letters and then you have the white background, that is great. You don't want any color on this at all, just black and white. You also are going to separate the black letters from the white background, so you're going to end up with 2 layers. Now, if you have a version just like this, in which if you look on the right hand side, you can see that my type layers or my text layers are separated from the background. That's very good. What you're going to do is you're going to join up all of these text layers together and then have the background white. So if you have a version like this, you're going to hit you're going to select all of the type letters, not the background. And you can right click. Now you want to merge these layers, but you can't merge them yet. You first have to rasterize. And rasterizing them just makes them into plain layers, and then you'll be able to merge layers. So you're going to end up with a layer that just has your letters, and then you're going to have a layer that just has the white. Now let's say that you have your master copy where everything is flattened like this. Not a big deal. You can still get the background separated from the letters. What you're going to do is you're going to use the magic wand tool. Make sure contiguous is unchecked. Contiguous means connected. And what you can do is you can select any area that is black. Okay, so what it does is it selects all of your letters, all of the black spaces, regardless of whether or not they are touching the area that you selected. You're going to right click inside and you are going to layer via cut. So what it's going to do is it's going to cut into a separate layer what you just selected. So you can see here, if I make the background invisible, you can see now your letter. So sometimes what will happen though, if your background has a couple of different colors, like if you cut out these letters and you ended up with cutouts in the background, you could make this background still white. So I'm going to pause this for a second and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I made it a situation in which I had flattened this image and then I selected the black letters, right click layer via cut, and I ended up with this green cutout. And the reason is my background color was green. It's as though when you layer via cut, it would be as though you cut out these letters and you're left with the green. It's like cutting out the black letters out of white, and then you end up with the the green background. So what you can do here is go to your background and go to Hue Saturation, so the shortcut's Command U, and just bring the lightness all the way up, and it'll make everything just white. Alright, it's this version that you want to save. Okay, with 2 layers, background white, letters.